Hello and welcome back to DaveTech. In this video, I'll show you how to use the VLC player on Firestick.
Before we continue, a quick reminder. If you're using a smart TV, Firestick, or Android TV device, I highly recommend using a VPN. A VPN helps protect your privacy, secure your connection, and keep your personal data safe while browsing or streaming. I personally recommend NordVPN. It's fast, reliable, and works smoothly with TV devices. I've put a special link in the description. If you want to check it out, do so right now. Let's get back into the video.
Let's get started. So I'm going to go to this icon before the gear icon. That brings me to my apps and games. Now scroll down that list until you find the VLC app. It's newly installed. It's the last app on the list. Click on it once to launch the application and here you go. So the video section is here, but you need to grant access. So if you click on this, you ask to grant access to your media on your device so that VLC can access that information. Allow, and you're good to go. So next is audio. Also it needs audio permissions. So if you click on it, give it audio permissions, you use access audio on the device. The playlist, you need to build your playlist. When you build your playlist, will appear there and you can work with them. Browsing is also an option where you could put in a stream link. If you come over to streams, you type in the stream link here, you have to access to watch whatever content is on that stream link. You can view your internal storage or internal memory from here with the different folders, alarms, Android, APK time, the different folders that exist on the Firestick. All of those can be accessed from here in alphabetical order. And under settings, you can also change settings, such as the very nice one is a playback history. So leaving this on will save all media played in the historical section, so you can always go back to the most recent thing you're watching. Subtitles are also here. You can look at subtitle presets. You can enable, disable subtitles. You can also auto load subtitles. All those things are controllable from there. So that's it for this app. If you found that useful, like the video, subscribe for the video, and I'll see you in the next one.